there's another video that decided to pop up, which I'm very interested or so, which was called the Philippines cow shit juice soup. So apparently there's a soup that's cow shit, and I'm very interested to hear about it. Oh, hello. What is it? The little element? Little element cat? Or I'll just say little element. Thank you for the followers. So since you followed, because I always do this to every new followers, of course. You can never ever leave the outer realms. But hello. Greetings. Welcome. My name is Nyaru. I'm a Nyaru VTuber and also #1 Dami Mommy. Hello, greetings. Welcome. Anyway, speaking of which, right? So I wanted to see this video because this popped up on my recommended feed, and I have to see it. I have to see it. Like, no joke. I have to see this video.
In this video, we're taking on one of the Philippines' most extreme soups. It's called papaitan, also known as cow shit juice soup.
Yeah, I've got so many mixed feelings.
But before all that, let's back up. On our last fun...
Are you serious? That's actually a thing? No joke. Holy cow. Damn, you guys are hardcore. I'm not gonna lie. The Philippines are hardcore people, man. I would not do that personally.
Filipino food adventure, we entered an Aita village in Pastolan to dine on the Philippines' most shocking food.
This is essentially a monkey drumstick.
Now we're hitting the road again.
Today we have a special mission. We're heading even more northward in Luzon until we reach the Philippines' iconic rice terraces.
I'm not gonna lie, this looks so beautiful though. I love the green scenery though. I have to say, like, I love other territories that have like beautiful like green scenery like this specifically. Cause like we don't have this over here. It's all fucking like gray, no plant, there's like no plants off in the distance like this. It's all like sand. Well, dirt, technically, rocks and brown, and that's all we see over here specifically. We don't see anything. We don't see like anything like this. You know, for us, it's just all like, yeah, it's just more wastelandish.
Where are we right now?
Well, you are in Mayuyao right now.
Here, over hundreds of years, locals have carefully transformed this impossible landscape into not only something livable, but something beautiful and full of life.
Is that a good catch?
Yeah, I think it's a good cut.
Today, I'm on a mission to learn how this inhospitable geography has impacted the life and diet of locals.
There are big crickets.
Holy cow! Holy shit! Crickets! Oh my god! Oh man, dude. Oh man, that's pretty intense. Damn, you guys are fucking hardcore. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are insanely hardcore.
Ooh, that has a smell to it.
Including a slimy meal with an eel-like creature.
Right here we have a fried loach. It's kind of like a gnarly version of French fries.
And some beef dishes that I'm not looking forward to.
He's just gonna plop in a little bit. Oh my god, I just saw the whole audience here just like, don't do too much.
But before all that, how about a little breakfast?
First of all, we are here at Linda's restaurant. Are you Linda?
Yes, sir.
This is such a unique place in the Philippines. Are there a lot of restaurants here?
We have about 4.
What's cool is you can say your restaurant is in like the top 10.
I don't think so. It is.
Oh, not even top 10? Uh-oh. There are 2 unique dishes in front of us right now. This one I want to try first. This is...
They are a hardcore village, man. Holy shit.
Snail, but I'm told it's not just any type of snail. It's a soft shell snail.
These are your typical run-of-the-mill snails with a hard, inedible shell. But on the mountainside, among these rice terrace patties, you can forage for soft shell snails.
I never heard of a soft shell snail.
They're commonly found in freshwater habitats, and their translucent, flexible shells allow them to navigate in water more effectively.
If you have a soft shell crab, that means you can eat the entire crab, including the shell. So is that the same with a soft shell snail?
Yes, the shells are nutritious.
For our breakfast, they're first soaked in water overnight to remove any unwanted particles. Toss them in a pot of water, together with hard shell snails that are also found in the rice paddies. Put on the lid and let it bubble. Meanwhile, in a pan, get things sizzling with garlic, onion, ginger, and a dash of tomato for that aromatic punch. Mix this stir-fry magic into the pot of snails. Season with salt and pepper and give it a good stir.
Well, it's like the French, you know, how they eat snails and whatnot, you know? Well, I don't know if that's actually true, to be honest. I don't know. It's like I saw it in cartoons, so I'm not sure if it's actually real or anything, but like if it is, it's just like it's basically kind of like the same thing.
Everything here smells amazing, by the way. Garlicky, aromatic, and very earthy. So you're telling me if I bite this now, it will not break my teeth?
No.
Because I don't want to have to go to one of the top 5 dentists.
This is Dechi, Mayu Yao's Director of Tourism Operations.
Soft, right?
She's spending the day to show
Really, really interesting. Well, probably not the grossest thing I've ever like I've seen, at least, you know, or yeah, it's honestly, it's not the grossest thing I've seen. That's not that bad.
show me what her hometown has to offer.
That's wild.
It's
I don't even
real.
know what texture to compare that to. It is a very, very
Okay.
thin shell. It's almost like a thin egg shell when you bite through it.
Oh, it's crunchy.
Crunchy, and then in the end, when it's small, it's like sand. But it's very soft, and it's kind of absorbed all the sauce. Very earthy flavors, and then the lovely aromatics that you've added in here. Tomato, onion,
Interesting.
garlic. That is really unique. In a moment, we're gonna be trying this. This is a dish that has cricket inside. But first, I want to
No. No. No, thank you. No. I do not want to consume a bug. No, thank you. No. No, thank you. I'd rather starve to death. No, thank you. No, 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 no.
understand a little bit more about this place. Where are we right now?
Well, you are in Mayuyao right now. This is the center of the town. We're quite small. Population's about 7,000. We're fourth-class municipality in Ifugao.
Fourth class, what's that mean?
The others would be like second-class municipality. It means that they have a much bigger income, but we are more agricultural.
And so most of the money made here, most of the industry is through agriculture.
Right.
It's a pretty small town. Do you feel like you know most of the people here?
Definitely. Everybody's an auntie, an uncle, a grandma.
That must create a much different vibe than a place like Manila.
So
That's
actually,
cute. I like that personally. Fun fact, I've been in China last year and the restaurants have this like larva thing and they serve this shit still squirming. Ugh, okay. The snail dish does not look bad though. Would actually give it a try. Yeah, nah, the snail dish is not that bad, to be honest. I don't know about the cricket one, to be honest. I think I'd rather skip it, in my personal opinion.
here, social responsibility is quite strong. It's one of our practices. So whenever somebody is celebrating or having a difficulty, everybody must help.
Let's talk about this next dish.
Fire up a pan with an ensemble of garlic, onion, ginger, and tomato.
The younger generation, are they eating bugs?
Yeah, when they go out on a picnic in the rivers.
Next,
Oh my god. Oh, I fucking feel sick. I can't. No, I'd rather not consume a bug. I don't want no insectoids near my mouth whatsoever. If French eat snails, what's so wrong if we eat it, huh?
Next, in a hot pot of water, drop in fresh local river fish and crunchy crawling river crickets. An incredible protein duo you don't often see paired up in one dish.
I'm Filipino. I don't even know we eat this shit. I cannot. I can't eat that. No, I cannot. No, that makes me want to vomit, to be honest, you know. But hey, if they like it, you know that, hey man, more power to you, but I can't. No, I cannot. I cannot consume any insectoids near my mouth whatsoever.
Finally, mix the pan sauce into the soup and bring it all together.
I'm digging around. I see a lot of legs sticking out, Linda.
Despite boasting high levels of protein, fiber, and minerals, most would not consider inviting crickets to their breakfast. But here, folks do things a little bit different.
Holy shit, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Look at the size of these things. These things are fucking huge. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Holy cow. Look at these things are big. Oh my god. Ew, no, I mean, if they serve this without the legs, I might try it. It doesn't look like it. It looks like you're gonna serve it with the legs.
There are big crickets, big fish. I just got a little bit of everything here. Fish, onions, crickets. Are you guys eating too?
No, we'll watch you.
No, you gotta eat too.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, yeah. Linda goes, so satisfied with her own cooking. Earthy, it tastes of the river or the stream, and then very gingery. The fish is nice, fleshy and soft, and the crickets, their bodies absorb all those delicious flavors, and then it gushes out as you chew on their bodies.
Oh god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, that is so nasty. I mean, I ate baked tarantula once, but that was like grown in a tank and it was cleaned thoroughly. Yeah, this is from the river. This is from the river. All of this is from the river. Biting on their cricket and explodes. Oh god, dude. Blech.
But then there are so many little legs and wings, so there's kind of a papery element. A lot of people in the West, they would see a dish like this and it would freak them out, and most probably wouldn't try it. Why do you think people here are more open to a food like this?
We know where they come from, so we know the nutrients that you can get from them.
These crickets or these fish are clean. They live it in a clean water.
Part of my mission today is to understand how food is different.
Well, it is from a river, but like... No. You can't pay me enough money to eat that. You cannot pay me enough money to eat that.
Here in the Highlands, and what different unique recipes we can find here that maybe we can't find elsewhere. And this right here, Linda, is a fantastic start. Thank you so much for breakfast, but you and I have a lot more to see.
I don't mind the snail one, but
we venture downhill for more. Welcome to the iconic Mayu Yao rice terraces.
Ah, the rice fields.
Spanning over 25,000 acres in the heart of the Central Cordillera mountain ranges,
Man, it looks
this
so
intricate
pretty.
irrigation system was hand-carved into the mountains centuries ago, at a time when only basic hand tools could be utilized.
To get a true sense of the life here for Highlanders, you can't just hang out in the small city with their eateries and basketball courts. You have to come here to the rice terraces. Today started with edible snail shells, but there is a lot more to come. This entire day is building up to something called papaitan. The secret ingredient? Cow shit juice. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is literally from the Philippines. No way, dude. This is crazy.
Papaitan is a spicy and savory Filipino.
You would try the insect dish? I would not. No, fuck no. You cannot pay me enough money to try the insect dish. No.
Filipino stew. It's typically made using goat, meaning goat meat, goat organs, goat bile, and the goat's intestinal
Please, it's dinner for me soon.
contents, also known as juice. All of this gives papaitan its distinctive but challenging bitter flavor. Here, the Mayu Yao version is made with beef,
First, you're gonna need a cow.
meaning we've got a heck of a lot more meat, and sadly, a heck of a lot more shit juice.
Somehow, within these mountains, among these slopes, people are still raising cows. What they do is they find small sections of flat area, places where the cows can eat the grasses, and they raise them there. Today, they have brought a cow to where we are now in this village. And the slaughter is about to begin.
With a swift, decisive jab to the throat, the first task is complete, and the real work can begin. Feasts like this are special.
Oh my god, that fucking dog literally. What the fuck? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, that's crazy. God damn. That's not the first time though, but like I've never seen a dog actually do that, to be honest. I also tried stir-fried like grub, those beetle larvas that eat wood, and it kind of tastes like shrimp. Oh, it's just called wood grub. Goat bile, hell no.
Special events, drawing the entire community together to take part in the labor and join together in the final reward. Work continues with cleaning the bull's skin, torching, then scraping it clean. Tackling a beast this size requires two things: time and a lot of patience. Just a stone's throw away from where the beef is being prepped, under the murky waters of the rice paddy, there's a whole hidden world of slippery little critters waiting to be caught and put on a dinner plate.
It's easy to look at just one patty and you think, oh, it's just a pool of water, but it's much more than that, because each patty has to be a certain depth, but beyond that, each patty has to fill the other patties below it. What is the hardest part of maintaining a rice terrace?
If the rice field dry, that's the cause of rice field to be eroded. So the farmers try to maintain that the rice paddies always have water, not to be totally dried up.
Meet Fidel, the farming expert who caught our breakfast snails, and now he'll be catching another mysterious ingredient.
These pools are full of many different types of life. It might be hard to see, but right here there is a loach trap that's been set.
Loaches are slimy, eel-like fish found in freshwater bodies around Asia, Europe, and some parts of Africa.
Oh, I think there's some.
I like some.
This is the opening, the entrance of the loach, and on the other end is the
Exit.
exit.
These fish, with a varied diet of small invertebrates, insects, and algae, play a crucial role in regulating aquatic ecosystem population.
Is that a good catch?
Yeah, I think it's a good catch.
But here's what I'm really curious about. This isn't a lake, this isn't a pond. How do the loaches get into the rice paddy?
Some of the farmers release them
Is that what that is? Is that fish? Okay. I thought it was like some kind of eel or something, or some kind of small little water snake or something, you know?
to propagate, to multiply.
The lives of many loaches in these here terraces begin their journey in Fidel's laboratory. Here, he hatches loach eggs into fingerlings, then sells them to farmers who want to maximize their paddy's potential.
And so this is like a really multi-purpose cultivation. We've got rice, we've got snails, we've got loaches that have been introduced by people. That's amazing.
We're bringing our fresh loaches to a local restaurant where they'll be transformed into 2 dishes that I pray will be less slimy than their current state. But before that, let's see how our beefy feast is progressing. With the skin clean, villagers move on to butchering. Large sections of the bull are removed. Then the meat is gradually chopped down into smaller bits, all destined for a different variety of dishes. Every part of the animal, quite literally from the nose to the penis, as well as the revered bile sac, are integral to today's mountain menu. While work continues, the loaches await their inevitable fate.
Between us, we have 2 delicious-looking loach dishes. Right here, we have a fried loach.
First, season the loaches with salt and pepper.
It smells fishy and fried.
That looks like sardines, though. Kind of looks like sardines, though. Just drunk it in some vinegar and bam. Gourmet shit, really?
Then quite gruesomely, sink them into the viciously
Kind of gives me
Next time you're looking for a
sardine
high-protein
vibe. That's what it looks
replacement
like.
for French fries, consider frying up some loaches. Once they've reached the pinnacle of crispiness, whisk them out of the oil and serve them with a side of vinegar and charred garlic.
Ah, I
How do you
see.
taste, sir?
A little gooey on the inside, very crunchy on the outside, a hint of fishiness, heavy from the oil, but overall nice. And, you know, with something heavy like that, you can pair it with some classic Filipino vinegar.
It's delicious.
Balance. I like it. Here, we have, I don't know, more of the slimy, slippery option.
Begin by heating up oil to saute garlic and onion. Infuse the mix with bay leaves, star anise, tomatoes, ginger, bell peppers, and liquid seasoning.
You guys use a lot of ginger, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of insane how much ginger you guys use, actually.
This is what they call ginataan.
Kinatan?
Allow the flavors to meld. Then, if you must, introduce the loaches, letting them soak in the savory blend. Pour in coconut milk and water and let it simmer.
Oh, coconut milk. Oh, interesting. Huh. All right. Because it kind of gives me sardines. That's what it kind of looks like, to be honest. I've had sardines before. That's what it kind of looks like, though.
Dish with the addition of string beans, fish paste, green onions, and green chilies.
Oh, that's really nice. The body is super tender, almost like a fish skin, the fattiness of a fish skin, and then you have the spine going through, which is a bit crunchy. It's quite a charming dish. Look, if I wasn't careful, this dish could charm my pants off. I'm like, why are there so many loaches in my coconut curry? But then you take a bite, and you're whisked away. It's quite delicious. Are loaches a pretty common food in this town?
Yes, sir. But not at all villages because there are some parts that they have no loach.
Right, because not everybody has a Fidel getting 2 loaches in a dark room to make stuff happen.
Interesting.
As we wrap up our loach-filled lunch, cooking for our beefy feast has begun.
Clean your
starting
fish,
with
bruh.
poppy
Clean
cod.
your fish.
Slice open the bull's stomach and you'll find it full of grass soaked in digestive juices. The grass is carefully squeezed by hand into a bucket and will be used later in this recipe. Next, the cow's ensemble of internal organs are set to boil, creating a flavor-filled stock for later. Once the organs are cooked, they're removed from the giant wok, then chopped down to size by the hands and blades of village neighbors. As this dish slowly takes shape,
That's a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie. That dish looks good. Yeah, it just looks like sardines though. These things eat anything and it can be eating poop. Oh really? Oh, I see. But they didn't even clean the intestines. They just boiled it. Fucking gross.
I'm introduced to another, something euphemistically called bat and balls.
Now I know balls. Big fan of balls over here. What is
Balls?
the bat referring to?
The peas and
Balls?
balls.
Oh, that's what the bat is.
What the fuck?
The impressively sized bat and balls are sliced open to maximize surface area. Then they're pressure cooked to save time. On the side, heat up oil and saute ginger, garlic, pepper, bay leaves, and shallots. Once the mixture has gently caramelized, add water.
Well, the funny thing about it, right? Like in the U.S., I think in one of the states or so, they eat like bull testicles or so. So it's not really that crazy or anything for me. So never had it though. So
Water, then transfer the bat and balls to a new pot, season with salt, then pressure cook for an hour more. The final step, take the bat and balls out, chop them down to proper mouth-sized pieces.
Is this usually food for guys?
Only for guys.
Usually for men, but luckily for you.
only for guys? Are you serious? Really? Really?
You know, equality.
Oh my gosh.
Then mix with ginger and pepper. Serve with a beef stock, in case you find the bat and balls a bit challenging to get down.
The best part about this is you don't really know what is what. You don't know what is a bat, what is a ball, what's a bench, what's a baseball glove. Okay. A bit gelatinous. It's been pressure.
You know what this gives me? At least the look of it, right? It gives me like it's like one of the body parts of a pork. Because it looks like it's like fatty. It looks like very fattiness or so. That's honestly what it gives me. It just gives me like that one piece of pork. I don't know what body part it is from the pork, but it looks just almost like this, to be honest. Could it be? Could it be what I think it is? Let me see. If it's not cooked, it kind of gives me like that. Kind of in that sort of nature. Yeah, in that sort of specific way. Yeah.
cooked a bit, so it's kind of gummy,
A little tough, the skin.
slightly leathery. Flavors are good. It's a strong taste of ginger and peppercorn.
A lot of spices.
Lots of spice. I like it overall. What do you think?
It's okay.
So this is a bat and ball soup, probably the fattiest soup I've ever seen. That's actually really good. You can't hate on that. You have to be a little careful because the top 3 millimeters is pure oil. But under that, it's like a peppery, spicy, gingery broth.
Yeah, and that's
Tasty.
pretty
I
fatty,
can
I'm
really
not gonna
taste
lie.
The spices and the meat.
All right, so this is all skin.
No, that's not the skin. That is the bat.
Oh, okay, I'm definitely gonna try that. You're right. That's a urethra. It's pretty good, actually. I like it. It's a drinking food. It's just gelatinous and gummy. It's kind of a pleasant texture. It's a texture I've come to enjoy in Asia. When we first drove into this community, I was really struck by how difficult a place this is to adapt to. What are the biggest challenges
Drinking
people
food,
are facing
basically.
here?
Importante.
It's the irrigation, mainly because of the location. So we need to improve our infrastructure to maintain our rice terraces.
For you, what do you think?
Public transportation, I think that will make it easier for us to connect with other towns and cities. We do regularly have typhoon season, so we got used to that.
Appetized with a sample of beef mayu yao mastery, I head back down the mountainside to witness the remaining dishes taking shape, including a nose-to-tail recipe that includes a literal nose.
It's going to be an adventure to taste this one.
But first, the Papa Itan continues. Oil is infused with a buzzing seasoning mixture of ginger, garlic, shallots, pepper, and bay leaves.
This is a really
Now
big ass
enter the
dish.
organs, soaking up those much-needed robust flavors. Transfer these stir-fried organs back into the soup they were boiled in moments ago.
Oh,
At this
God.
point, this unlikely stew is already brimming with funky aromas and powerful flavors. But for folks in Mayu Yao, this is just the canvas.
The real flavor enhancers are about to go inside.
Oh, here we
There
go,
are
chat.
3, and I'm going to see Eduardo take it away. So right here we have small intestine that has not been cleaned, it's just been boiled. So the half-digested food that is inside, that is going to help make this soup extra bitter. We have the bile sac. He's just going to plop in a little bit. That's... Oh my God. What do you think? Was that too much?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, my God.
This is the juice. They're putting in a little bit of water to dilute it. He's got a strainer here. So he strains, look, we don't want all the particles, we just want the juice. I mean, this is just magic right here. Do you know Iron Chef?
Yes, sir.
Your ingredient is cow shit. This is moments away from being finished. It is green, it's murky, it's earthy. We are gonna be trying this, not yet, but very soon.
To finish it up, add salt, water, and the fiery kick of green chilies. With a day's work in the books, it's time for the community to join together in a mountainside Mayu Yao meal.
Man, you humans are wild. I'm not gonna lie, man. Damn, I thought the Outer Realms was wild, but holy shit, you guys are wild.
A meal you're unlikely to find anywhere else in the Philippines.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final feast.
To be honest, I can recall beer grills eating this, but from a dead moose.
Now we can
Interesting.
start to eat, and you can eat all you can.
It's like buffet.
Well, there is a lot here. Chewy, you've joined us for this whole trip, mostly behind the camera, but whenever there's something really special, where I just would feel selfish eating it alone, that's when I have to have you by my side.
Thanks for having me.
There's a couple of dishes here. This one in particular, have you ever had this?
I haven't tried it before.
That's the whole nose of the cow.
Cow nose soup, a dish that's brutally honest in its approach.
It's going to be an adventure to taste this one.
This exploration started with the boiling of the nose.
Oftentimes, males are the only one eating this one.
Unlike the Papa Itan, there are no potent herbs or spices to cover up the natural nose taste.
Could you please cut off some nose, please?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's just like pure skin.
Who want to taste?
We all want to taste, I think, especially Deichi.
All right, thank you.
Oh,
It's a big piece.
whoa.
This is the mouth.
Right, the inside of the cheek.
Reminds me of tacos de lengua. For real, for real. Yeah, it kind of does, just a little bit. The way how the texture and the look of it, anyways.
It tastes like, like cow, of course.
It's certainly beefy. It's like a collagen stock.
Exactly. The good thing about this, the only flavoring agent is salt.
Right.
So the pure beef goodness is like really evident.
It doesn't taste so fatty. It tastes good.
The fun part too is you just get to look at this big gnarly thing while you're eating it. So look, this was a great start, an appetizer if you will, but this is the star of today. Papa Itan. Is this your favorite food of the day so far?
We'll see.
I mean, there's just basically every organ in here.
It's like a Russian relay of different organs of cow.
Yeah, I've got so many mixed feelings.
I really like this part.
You got a little bit of stomach there? I mean, which organ is the best?
Maybe the heart.
Okay. Definitely is bitter.
It's bitter.
Gosh, it's very bitter. But why don't I hate it?
Sometimes, especially in Manila, when you eat papaitan, it's not too bitter. This one is perfectly bitter, perfectly gamey, and perfectly stewed.
You know, it's all about balance. What I like is that the chef, he could have been much more violent with the juice, and I would say he only used about 70%. That's called restraint, discipline.
Usually, when do you eat papaitan?
While drinking some drinks, not soft drinks, but hard drinks.
Definitely we should have booze right now. You like it?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's something about it that's kind of addictive. It's like eating a pungent cheese, something that just has this really strong, bold taste to it, but that keeps drawing you back again and again. The last thing to do is try some soup. Oh my God, this is not for the faint of heart right here.
Wow. Ah,
I like the meat part more.
yeah.
The broth is pretty intense.
But I get it. That's why it's like a perfect partner of a liquor.
Right, it makes you crave for some ice cold beer. What we've eaten so far today, is it part of your typical diet or not really?
Typical Filipino, but in Mayuyao, it's not often. And I think what we did today could be part of a tourism package in the future.
You are the tourism operations officer for Mayuya. Why should tourists come here?
You can trek along the rice terraces and see the houses, see the people, the culture. Our practices are quite different here. Still very strong. Respect for one another, community, and social responsibility.
What do you think more tourism would do for Mayuya?
Well, it could help us change our mindset maybe, our approach in life. We can even appreciate ourselves much better. And hopefully with that, it would bring more economic activity in the town.
I think one great reason to come here is because, at least for now, not everybody else is. And there are very similar rice terrace type places that are overcrowded, and you kind of lose what everyone's after, which is this, the magic of a very peaceful place, amazing scenery, a place like no other. I must say, I've really enjoyed
I do have to say though, the scenery is very beautiful, you know. And that is a pointer that I will give, is that the scenery is good because we don't have anything like this. We have no like luscious green place like this in our area, so.
time today with everybody in the village, but especially you two. So I just want to say
to appreciate the rice terrace, go back to town to grab a burger.
thank you so much.
Thank you for coming here.
If you love Indian food, then you're gonna love our new channel, Best Ever.
Interesting. Very interesting to have seen this. It's very interesting. I did not know this was an actual thing. I didn't know my Filipino audiences has this kind of food recipe in their library of dishes. Will I ever consume this? No, thank you. I don't think I can stomach that. I'll be straight up honest with you. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'll just take my bag of chips with me. Trust me, I'd rather forget it's part of my heritage. I don't even know we have these. It's very interesting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know you guys specifically had this in your dish. Maybe probably something in my culture has something crazy too as well. I think like the most craziest thing we have is like freaking cow tongue, but we call it lengua or so. But we make them as tacos and stuff like that. Like I don't know what other crazy shenanigans we kind of have with like obscure like towns or so that they do for food, but yeah, the cricket thing, no thank you. The papayang or however you want to pronounce it or so, I'm okay. I don't want that either. I don't mind trying the snail thing. I think that's fine. Maybe the weird fish eel thing, Probably, maybe. I'm not too sure. My theory is these are not real food. They're just cooking it to bamboozle foreigners. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I can't tell you on that, but very interesting. Very interesting. If we play Uno again, we are making bets with the loser eating the insect dish. Hell fucking no. You can go fucking bet yourself. Anyways, speaking of which, thank you guys for thank you, that was pretty interesting for watching or so. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff, and for all of us who are my Filipino audiences or so, tell me, have you guys tried this? You can comment or so down below. I usually read the comment sections. This is very interesting. And also, would you ever try this? That's the question the big ask. Would you guys try something like this? Leave a comment down below, and definitely catch you guys on the next video. Peace.